Hey guys, welcome to the final episode of Gunstar Heroes. In this episode, I'm going to be showing you each of the different weapon combinations that you haven't seen. So, in the actual playthrough, I used Dual Fire very briefly, but you did see it, Fire Chaser and Dual Chaser. So, basically, through the magic of save stating and video editing, I'm basically just going to show you each one of the weapons one by one. So this is just the regular normal shot. You know, I think they call it Pulse in this game, actually, but it's just the regular shot, you know, exactly what you'd expect. Picking up Dual Pulse just makes the weapons larger, or makes the bullets larger, rather, and they fire more rapidly and all that stuff, you know, basically just upgrade the shot, and there you go. So, next up, I'm going to be showing you Pulse with a different weapon combination. I don't remember which one's next. So I guess we'll find out together, shall we? So this is Pulsefire. It's kind of an interesting weapon. When you fire it, as long as you hold down the button, it just fires like a normal shot, but when you let go of the fire button, it explodes and has a sort of a small area of effect. It can be pretty useful, I guess, if you have enough practice with it, but personally, I'm not good with it at all, so... But I can see where it would come in handy. So next up, I believe it's going to be Normal and Lightning. So let's just hurry up and get to the little power up here. Yes, it's Normal and Lightning. This basically looks just like the Lightning shot, which we'll get to in a little bit. But it fires through everything, and it fires pretty quickly, just like a pulse shot would. So it's good if you've got a lot of enemies sort of in a line. But, I don't know, other than that, I don't really think it's anything special. I mean, as you can see, I'm getting my butt kicked there. So, it just doesn't really have a wide enough range. It only fires in that one small line, either, you know, in whatever direction you're pointing, so... So there's only one combination left with the Pulse weapon, and that is Pulse Chaser. Pulse Chaser, I don't know, it's not very creative. Basically all it is it's the normal pulse shot, but it just kind of bends to whatever direction the enemy's in. Like, it's sort of homing, but it's kind of weird. It doesn't really work right half the time. And, you know, if you're, like, trying to... See, the guy got behind me and I couldn't even do anything, so... Well, that's all the combinations with the Pulse, so let's move on to the Lightning. You're gonna get to see the normal lightning shot. That's just how it looks. See, it's kind of exactly like the Pulse Lightning, except it's you know, a little bit slower. And here is Dual Lightning. This is basically just like Pulse Lightning. I mean, there's really not a whole lot of difference between the two. It's pretty powerful, I guess. I mean, it's okay. It's not really any worse than any other weapon, I guess, but. So now we're going to have Lightning and Fire. Now, Lightning and Fire is sort of an interesting combination because Fire is the short-range thing, so what it gives you is sort of like a lightsaber, almost. You get the lightning shot straight out ahead of you that stays. It's almost like a melee weapon, almost. But one interesting property of the Lightning Fire weapon is that it can also block enemy bullets, much like the Fire Chaser, so I guess keep that in mind when you're choosing your weapon selection. Next up is Lightning Chaser, and I believe it's also the last one, because the only combinations left are Fire Chaser, Dual Fire, and Dual Chaser. So this one is kind of interesting, actually. It's pretty fun. It's a pretty fun little weapon. As long as you hold the button down, the little lightning thing will, like, home in on enemies, and it's pretty cool. So, I guess that's all the weapons. That's pretty much all that I was going to show you. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all later.